Students will compare works that express a universal theme and provide evidence to support the ideas expressed. Good afternoon, class.
Good afternoon, Miss B.
How are you doing?
Good.
Good. Do you guys have a good lunch?
Yes.
Yeah, did you enjoy your gummy snacks?
Yes.
Alright, today we're going to read a poem called The Creed by Marva Collins. Okay, it's a really good poem, and we're going to follow it along with this man on the screen. Okay? And what I want you guys to do is, as he's reading it, I want you guys to kind of think about what you think the theme is, what you think this poem is about. Okay? And how it might connect to your life. Okay? I'm going to pass these out. Alright, and go ahead and start. It's on the front and the back. Start on the side where it says, society will draw a circle that cuts me out. I don't know. No problem.
Circle that shuts me out, but my superior thoughts will draw me in. I was born to win if I do not spend too much time trying to fail. I can become a citizen of the world if I do not spend too many energies attempting to become local. I will ignore the tags and names given me by society, since only I know what I have the ability to become. I will continue to let society predict, but only I can determine what I will, can, or cannot do. Failure is just as easy to combat as success is to obtain. Education is painful and not gained by playing games. But I've seen failure too, destroy millions with promised hopes and broken dreams. While I have the opportunity, I should not sit on the sideline bitter with despair, wishing later that I had become a literate lifter of this world instead of a failing leader. I will use each day to the fullest. I promise that each day shall be gained, not lost, used, not thrown away. Yet it is my privilege to destroy myself, if that is what I choose to do. I have the right to fail, but I do not have the right to take my teacher and other people with me. God made me the captain of only one life, my own. Therefore, if I decide to become a failure, that is my right. We were all promised to pursue happiness, and that is what I must do. Pursue happiness and success for myself. No one will give it to me on a proverbial platter, and no one will care as much about me as I must care about myself. But I must be willing to accept the consequences of my failures, and I must never think that those who have chosen to work while I played, rested, and slept will share their bounties with me. I will wave proudly my flag, signifying that I'm a failure by choice. But I will never envy those who are selected to wave their unfurled banners, announcing their success. My success and my education can be a companion, which no misfortune can depress, no crime can destroy, no enemy can alienate, no envy or names can hurt me.
Okay, so now what I want you guys to do is go ahead and break off into groups. Okay, and within your own groups, I want you guys to kind of talk about what this poem means, what you think he's trying to say or teach you guys here. Okay, and then in about 5 minutes, we'll come back together and talk about it as a class.
It's like, it's either you do it, nobody else can do it for you. So the theme would be like what you said.
That everyone will,
You can
like, you have the choice to whether or not you succeed or fail.
Even if you fail, you have to accept the consequences.
You are your own
Consequences that are gonna hit you.
No, it's your choice. If you succeed, it's your choice. And others, you shouldn't let others bring you down, and you shouldn't bring others down with you. And if you fail, you should take the consequences of your action because you either chose to slack off and do something wrong, and that's why you're good. And you shouldn't be reminiscing back on the time you saying what if.
Good. So for all those examples, I want you to find specific evidence from this poem. So like the one where you were saying how nobody's going to give you happiness, nobody's going to do that for you. What makes you think of that? Where in the text did it give you that idea? Okay.
The theme is that
everyone has the choice to succeed or fail. It's not going to be given to you. You have to do something about it to achieve your pursuit or to achieve your happiness.
And your success. Okay, now what makes you think of that? Like where in the text did it give you the idea?
Oh my god, I just saw it. Like for instance, like it's not going to be given to you, and in the text it says a higher power is not some cosmic bellboy who comes at our beck and call. If
You're all from the pursuit of happiness. That is what I must do. Pursue happiness and success for myself.
Good. All right, you guys. Let's take a break from our groups and go back to our seats. So now I want to know, what did you guys think first of all? What was your opinion on this poem? What did you guys think? How many of you liked it? Good. Sophia, why did you like it?
Is it okay if I read my theme, Miss V?
Yes, that's it.
Okay. So the theme was that like the ultimate decider of your success and failure is you, and from the text, like what really made me realize that was that I will use it to the fullest, and it says, I promise that each day shall be gained, not lost, used, not thrown away. And well, that shows that like it's ultimately you.
Good.
Like you're the one that does it, and if not, you should still be proud of yourself since
Take control, right?
Take
control
control.
of your life. Good. Anybody else? Rita?
It also says that like you shouldn't let society tell you what to think and what you should be. You should have your own thoughts on life. You should let society make its own standards for it, but you should follow your own rules.
Can you give me an example as to what society would tell you to be or how to be?
Maybe everyone in your class or your peers are like doing the stuff they shouldn't be. So you're drinking and you should focus on your studies and go.
So your friends around you are telling you to do one thing, but you know that's not what I want to do.
Yeah.
Good. Anybody else? Amanda? Yeah.
I think it's like how they say you should like choose to like it's your choice if you fail or like because no one else is gonna really help you get through it. It's just mainly confidence in just yourself to push yourself up and succeed.
Good. Now what if you guys had somebody in your life that was so discouraging to you? You know, that kept telling you that you guys were not good enough. That you guys couldn't succeed. Did you guys listen to them?
No.
No? Why?
because they're wrong.
Why?
I can't tell you those zero.
Because why, John?
Because they are wrong.
Because they are wrong, and you want to prove them wrong,
Yes.
right? Okay. Now here's another question. What if, let's say, something were to happen to you in your life, okay, because life isn't always easy, right? We all know that. What if something in your life were to happen where you guys honestly felt like you couldn't go on anymore, where you just wanted to give up? You just wanted to stop going to school. You didn't care about anything. What would be that deciding factor to keep you going, to keep pushing you all the way through? What would that ultimate outcome be?
Maybe the people around you.
The people around you. Why the people around you?
Maybe they tell you that not to give up, you can do it.
Okay, so the people who you're friends with, right? So surround yourself with more positive people, maybe.
Because in life, like, even though stuff brings you down, there's always that one thought that you always want to be up there.
Push you. And you guys have to think too. What do you guys want from your life, right? Where do you see yourselves in 5 or 10 years? Where do you guys see yourself after high school? Harvard. Great answer. Columbia, I love it. Okay, so those are the things, and that's just my main goal today was to teach you guys that success, it's your choice, whether or not you guys want to succeed and have a great life. Okay, if you guys want to fail, you guys don't want to do anything, if you guys don't work hard, like what did he say? Well, he slept and played, right? That's on you guys. Okay, it's nobody else. Okay. Any questions on this? On our short little home? No? Any other side comments? So your homework for tonight, I want you guys to go home and search the web, Okay, I want you guys to go online and look for another poem that has a similar theme. Okay, because remember we're dealing with universal themes among works, okay, among literature. So I want you to find some other poems. It could be a short story, anything. For example, Robert Frost, I think he wrote a poem. Anybody hear it? The Road Not Taken?
Yes.
Right? Two roads diverge, yeah. So that would be one example, if you guys wanted to use that. Or, this idea was inspired by Kiera, okay? She actually wrote a poem of her own, okay? So if you guys do not want to go home and search for another poem, you guys can write a poem of your own, okay, with a similar theme to success and failure, the two, okay, and write it in your journal. That'll be your homework, okay, in your journals that you guys have on your desks. Okay, any questions? No? If you guys choose to do a poem on the web, what I want you to do is take the two, read the two, and compare them. Okay, and I want you guys to use evidence from the two and how they make you feel. Try and connect them to your lives. Okay, maybe there's been a time in your life where you thought about giving up. Okay, maybe this poem has inspired you to not give up. Things like that, okay? Any questions on your homework? No? All right, have a good weekend.
You too.